Okay, hi. Welcome to my channel. I just want to do a book review today on my favorite book, Oral History. Let's start out by explaining what oral history is. Oral history is history told by word of mouth, meaning oral history, okay? This book is by an author who really freaking knows how to write it, okay? I love the way she writes this book, her wording, her point of view, first person, second person, third person, all that. Great. Very freaking great. This book was put together very well. Okay, let's just start off. I'm going to be reading here. I know what the book is about, but I wrote it down in a way that I can explain it better. Okay. This book starts off with Jennifer, a community college student who visits Hoot Owl Holler in the mountains of Northern Virginia to learn about her heritage, to learn who her mother was, where she came from, things like that. Okay, so it starts off with it then goes to Granny Younger telling the story of Almarine Cantor, who's infatuated with a redhead named Emma, whose father has believed to have sold her to the devil. Finally, he breaks the spell and throws her out. Okay, what this is about is this girl is like a witch, okay? So she's got his soul trapped in her clenches and she's riding him for all he's worth. She's taking every bit out of him she can. So finally he breaks the spell and he throws her out. So now he marries this woman named Percy Jean and has 2 children with him. While the second one is still nursing, she becomes poisoned by dew poisoning, which is a poison that you get when cows eat the wrong plant and it poisons their milk. Then her baby contracted the poison because he drank from her. Okay, so then Almarine is left on this mountain with this little girl who's like 3 or 4 years old, and he can't really handle the situation. He winds up going and killing Redheaded Emma because he believes she is responsible for the poisoning. So, alone on the mountain with this little girl, he gets a new wife. The new wife comes, he has some more children with her. When she comes, she already has a daughter named Ora May. Ora May winds up being Dora, the little girl that he had from his first wife, protector, her watcher out for. She really, Dora is a very pretty girl, apt to be taken advantage of, and Ora May is a very strong, heavy-set woman who is just a very strong woman. Okay, so as the story goes and as they grow up, Dora, who the story is mainly told about for the most part, meets a man named Richard who becomes a school teacher. Well, Richard and her have a kind of affair. She winds up getting pregnant and he winds up leaving. He doesn't leave because she's pregnant. I don't think he doesn't know that she was ever pregnant. But anyway, he winds up leaving, going back to where he came from, and she doesn't go with him because they're just from 2 different classes of people. It wouldn't have worked out for him to take her home to his rich parents, her being from the mountains and stuff. Well, anyway, years later, Richard comes back and is taking photographs of the place where he used to live. And he photographs 2 twins on a porch in a mining company, and he never finds out that those twins were his kids that he had with Dora. Well, anyway, that's like a big shocker of the book. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you any more about this book besides, if you love to read, you will freaking love this book. The ending is very shocking. Like, it doesn't just tell you part of the story, it tells you the whole story. What happened from the beginning to the end, what turned out of the place, what became of the place. So, if you love books, which you should because everyone should love books, read this book, Oral History by Lee Smith. Check it out. I love it. You should love it. We should all love it. Oral History by Lee Smith. Check it out. Thank you.